Yo, yo, yo. It's really good, guys. Rib Pod in the house. Episode 46. Your boy Hav. Big Dog Victorious. Come on, fam.
What's good, fam? What's good, man? We're cracking now. We're in here, baby.
Wow. The video is really coming through.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's on, episode number 3 on the video now.
Yeah.
But, man, things are feeling good. Little July 4th weekend just passed. I know we got a nice weekend coming up, July 9th. I'm planning a little party for my boo-boo. Be on the lookout for that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then next thing, be on the lookout for Harry Invitational. That's coming up, next week? 16th?
Saturday the 16th.
So we're going to be heading out to Rhode Island. Got a bunch of us. I think we got at least 2 foursomes. We have, a couple people, a couple non-golfers, fam. So it's on and popping. Let's go. Rib Pod's going to be in the house. Going to be doing our thing. I said we're going to try to, I don't want to say hijack it, but we're trying to take that thing over.
Well, we'll be
maybe
for sure.
co-opt it. Co-op on that one. But yeah, we're going to be in the house, man. Episode 46 tonight. We're recording on a Thursday, July 7th, man. So like I said, it's in between. A bunch of nice weekends that we got. A couple of nice things lined up, but. Fam, how's the 4th of July weekend? Let's go. Let's kick it off with a little review.
Yo, it was a good one, man. Friday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I felt like the whole weekend was just packed with something except for Monday, the actual holiday. Everything else was pretty much, barbecue, sun, Trulies, and maybe a little too much sun. But
maybe a little too many Trulies.
Yeah, exactly. Now, overall, good. Good weather, good times, good vibes. What about you, fam?
Lovely, fam. No, I'm right with you. The weather was fantastic. Couldn't complain. Got to link up with some people. My man Kirk hosts the annual party, so shout out to him and his wife. Doing big things as always. I think they said it was maybe the 14th. Annual, fam. So and we've been there. Yeah, we're in there. So big shout out to those guys for having us and having the whole squad that was there, man. Bunch of cats that would go way back, bunch of their families. So nice little mix. And then Monday was able to connect with some more people and hit up the links. Go golfing. Hit 18. Was on the winning team.
Nice.
Kirk again. My man Kirk was there. Shout out. My man Festa hit the winning putt. Sean. Hit the winning putt on 18, so $20 richer for the team. We were going against Spano, against Nick, and against Dan. So
wow,
gonna see Spano coming up, too. So shout out to him. He's always a big fan. So shout out to Spano. But yeah, it was a good weekend overall, fam. Good to link up with a bunch of people. Like you said, the weather was right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just had a couple bevies for sure.
Yeah, facts. Friday, I linked up with a bunch of homies from high school. Definitely a good time over at the Commissioner Jose's house. So Jose and Paula's crib. Man, good times. Like I said, we all just kept saying, "Yo, see you in a few weeks for fantasy football." It's right around the corner. So
always definitely right around the corner. And I saw you. We saw each other.
You
Friday,
already know,
fam.
fam.
It's crazy that it feels like it's like 10 weeks ago. Like you said, it already would. What happened in between now and then, but. Saw you Friday at the stadium here down in Haverhill, doing the whole fireworks. Had the family. It's a lovely little crowd down there. Good to get out there, see the fireworks, and get all that stuff. Back and on. So, yeah, man, it's just good to be right in the summer, right in the fast lane of summer, fam. We're in there. It's just things just start flying all of a sudden. Like you said, football's going to be here. Fall will be here. September will be here.
The Premier League season also starts literally.
Yeah, I saw they're starting to do their trips. Right, they're starting to do their trips abroad to the Philippines.
All that season starts in 4 weeks. So
awesome. Yeah, we got so much to talk about sports wise. Always the Revs still unbeaten. Gonna hit up some wrestling, some transfers, some Euro transfers. Got all that. Ronaldo asking out, fam. We can go in on that.
Yep. Brogdon
to the Celtics, unbelievable. Gallinari to the Celtics. And Brogdon for a couple parts. So
a couple of those trades in the NBA. A couple of those trades in the NBA. What's going on there? But we know what some of these teams are trying to do.
John Deere, your boy had a winner. Finally, back in the winning, in the winning seat. So that felt real tasty.
Yep.
That felt real tasty. Got the Scottish Open going on right now. So
Awesome.
just as always, fam, as always, a lot to cover, man.
Yep.
And it's late too. It's like, we got I'm actually off tomorrow.
Nice. I'm not. So let's go.
So no, it'll feel good. It'll feel my bad.
I should.
I'm
talk.
off tomorrow, so let's do it. Like I said, it's Thursday, episode 46. Appreciate all the love, support, through some of the reviews out there, fam. I saw we did that.
Over on
saw the
Twitter.
media manager. I'm sure you were in on that. So
Yep.
all that good stuff, man. People leaving that love and review, that love and support for us. That felt good to just get a little recharge on those. And if you're out there right now, hit the like button. You can subscribe. We're on the YouTube, fam. Subscribe. Whenever your new episode comes out. So all that good stuff, man. We've had so much support.
Like,
got
share,
the merch.
follow. Yep.
Got the merch. Next time we link up, hit you up for Jose, the commissioner.
Yep.
We'll definitely do that. So lots going on, fam. You want to jump right into the Revs? Big news for the Revs, fam.
Very big news.
Huge news.
We got some support here on the front line. Big transfer news, So I don't know. Actually we do know. And it's basically the new forward. What is it, Giacomo? Fam?
I think that's right. Yep.
Yeah,
Giacomo Veroni.
Yeah, Giacomo Veroni. He's coming over from Juventus, but he also cut his teeth in the Austrian league. I think he was on loan over. I couldn't even tell you, but he was banging away goals over there. Big dude, too, fam. Big guy, 6'4", I want to say.
Yeah, dude. It seems like a pretty decent, direct replacement for Buxa.
Legit.
23-year-old, is playing in the Austrian league, like you said. He was on loan. He's Juventus. He's on Juventus, but he's on loan to an Austrian team, WSG Tirol of the Austrian Bundesliga. Finished with 21 goals in 30 games across all competitions. 23 years old, scores left, right with his header. He's a playmaker, left-footed.
Mm-hmm.
Fam, it seems like a 1-for-1.
It almost seems like a 1-for-1. Hopefully it stays a little bit longer.
Well, let's go, fam. Speaking of 1-for-1, let's go across the board. Now we've had Tajon Buchanan, we've had Matt Turner, and now we've had Buxa. Who we bring in, fam, to do a little replacement, right?
Yeah, we got that keeper, Serbian keeper, Rhody Petrovic.
Unbelievable.
Legit, you know what I'm saying? Coming through, and really, some big shoes to fill with Matt Turner. Obviously, Dylan Borrero. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much Tyler.
Dylan.
Buchanan, out and Dylan in, and then, this new forward right here. That's three guys. Outside, I would like to see some defense come in. Even just coverage for these wing backs. As good as they are, one of these guys goes out hurt, suspension, whatever. I don't know. I'm just obviously I'm not so much reaching, but I'm really thinking here, like, for defense.
I agree. A depth piece never hurts. Depth piece never hurts.
Right. Delagar's is just not cutting it. He's too old. He's not someone who I'd rather
Gonzalez.
Or none of
Please.
Right.
No, I'm with you, but just to take a quick step back. Buxa, see you later. Had a great time. We appreciate it. Now Veroni, let's go. I'm pumped for this guy.
Same.
Barrero got the connection, Argentina connection with Bo. So I think there's good vibes there, right?
Isn't he Colombian? I thought he's Colombian.
Is he Colombian?
It's Colombian. But it don't matter. South American.
Hey, South American vibes. So it's all good.
And they legit, they connect. Dylan's on the left.
I feel like they do have. Yeah, I feel like they do have a good interplay for sure.
Honestly, Dylan's been like an unbelievable. I keep calling him Dylan, but that's our boy. That's what we call him. But Borrero, he's really coming in, and he's really. The goal that he had.
He's made an instant impact.
Instant impact. Just ready to go. And this past weekend, he had something to say. Definitely asking questions against. Cincinnati this past weekend. So I know we just touched on the transfer stuff. Definitely some good news there. Again, Veroni coming in, but that's those guys coming out and guys coming in. Look at it actually. Keeper for keeper.
Yep.
Midfielder for midfielder. Forward for forward. And that's what we got. You know what I'm saying for right now. More to follow on the transfer stuff, but.
Well, jump right into it. This guy. Speaking of two of those guys, right?
Yep.
Veroni obviously hasn't played for us, but Barrero had a goal in this last game against FC Cincinnati.
What a strike, too.
Petrovic, a couple big saves, down the stretch. Maybe a little blunder with the throw-in that led to the goal. Talked a little bit about that pregame, before we went hot. But, yeah, I mean, these guys definitely – and just to go back to Petrovic real quick, he was, I want to say he was like a little suspect when he came over. I had like some doubts. But I think he's definitely, with the little seasoning, with some playing time, he's going to be right where he needed to be. So, yeah, they had the 2-2 game against FC Cincinnati, still unbeaten. Like in the last games 9.
Now? Was it 11 now?
I think it's 9, fam.
You sure?
I think it's I think it's 9.
We're not at double digits yet?
I don't think so. We can definitely firm that up and shoot something out there. But
9 sounds like a good number. That's definitely. I think you're right on that one. I'm jumping the gun a little bit.
But still,
but it's still
just
not enough, fam. It's not enough. It's not. These guys are still in the bubble. They're in 7th place, 25 points from 17 games. Cincy, I think, is like just right above us, so could have been a good time to, get a point or two. And, we were winning 2-1 too. After that delicious Gustavo Bo header that we were talking before we went hot too, fam, was like, what an unbelievable header.
Well, great ball, great feed from, the man Boateng and Gustavo Bo on the near post and like a ridiculous angle. He got a piece on it and definitely directed it, definitely intentional.
One of those,
you
know what I'm saying?
He hit it with intention for sure. Yeah. And it ended up like, over the keeper's head, like on the back post, like just, perfection. Like you said, it was delicious. It was, you practice those and like, it's almost like you never get them. When you get that in the game,
wow,
come on, unreal. What a feeling. So yeah, put them up 2-1. And then to let up that last goal, like we said, victorious, just off of kind of like a weak throw from the keeper, got muddled up real quick and came right back and, an equalizer late. And that's been the Reds calling card.
Season. It's been the theme all season.
18 games played so far.
It's been the theme all season.
Can't tell you, there's been at least, from
the
a
cold
third
days
of those.
in late February, early March. You know what I'm saying? From now in the hot July, it's still happening. I'm just going back to that game where we played, was it Salt Lake in the snow? And they came back, scored 2 goals. I don't know. It just brings me back whenever those late goals come in. So I think if we can eliminate that stuff, I mean, I'm not really too worried about playoffs. I like to think that these guys will be able to do what they got to do to get into the playoffs, but they got to shore up those errors. Crazy to think. Still unbeaten, 3 months almost.
Yeah, no, it's it's been a weird season for the Revs. They're still right now technically in the playoff picture, right? Even with those losses, even with the kind of nonsense and messy start that they've had, with all the transfers, with all the injuries. It's been a weird season, but still in the mix, obviously, being in 7th, which is, the cutoff for the playoffs. But, yeah, definitely still, more like a lot to be desired. Just they've left a lot of meat on the bone, Right. Tied some or lost to some wacky teams, let up some late goals. Just not really like a good feeling. Not really. The team hasn't gelled.
It's one of those where, like, if they don't make the playoffs, you'd be looking back like, damn. Like, I mean, there's some good teams in the MLS, man. I mean, obviously, there's some junk. Some. I don't know. It's just the league is interesting. Just seeing some of the. Again, I'm not going to go down the wormhole of all the games, but. And I've been liking the product at MLS, and it's crazy because 5 years ago I couldn't have said the same thing. So
that's funny. No, it definitely has grown. They've got that new infusion of cash that we'd mentioned in previous pods.
Mm-hmm.
With ESPN,
Apple now too.
With Apple, excuse me, Apple. Yeah. Yep, for sure. Stand corrected. But I read a little bit deeper into that, and it's not really as much as it seems on that one. Got a big media boost on that one, but Revs definitely doing things. They got a big match coming up this weekend, fam. Saturday, 1:00 against NYCFC, who their Revs are in 7th, but they're actually tied with Cincinnati and Orlando City, all on 25 points. Wow. So they're just in 7th on goal differential, and right above them in 5th is NYCFC on 29 points. So yeah,
from
things are pretty muddled up.
17
Definitely
games played as well.
Big chance.
Yep.
Big chance here.
Yeah, definitely good. Yeah, one of those where it's like, all right, let's get some points, let's get up there. But yeah, we'll see. Saturday 1:00. So
Saturday 1:00 here at home. Here at home, fam.
Nice.
Is that home or away?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think when I saw it was going to be an away game. I thought it was at Yankee Stadium, but
that could be right, and we know that stadium is definitely dicey.
Yep, I'm looking right now.
Yep, that is going to be at Yankee Stadium.
Yep, at Yankee
You're right,
Stadium.
fam. So Saturday 1:00. Give everyone the scoop on that. But yeah, super big news with the transfer. Excited to see how all that, the team, finally gels together, fam. The injuries, like we said, everyone comes back and they get some games under their belt and kind of make a playoff push and kind of hopefully, a couple of years back they made that Eastern Conference Finals run, and that was just like a late charge. They were a low seed. Things kind of came together right at the end of the season. Maybe this has a little mix of that. The season has a little. A little taste, the flavor of that season. So,
right. Hopefully, again, the end goal being
we're gonna see, fam. We're gonna see. We got a couple games lined up. Hey, rock the lot. We're trying to rock it that Sunday for the Galaxy. We're gonna be there.
August 2nd.
We're gonna be there.
Yeah, we're 100%.
So, lock that in. I gotta for sure. I gotta tell Kristen. So I gotta tell the boss lady. So.
No, facts. We're in there for sure, and yeah, I mean, we'll just keep pumping it up. This is the first level of. Actually, I think we pumped it up maybe a week or two ago, but just keep pumping the tires for that one. So
for sure. Yeah. Let's jump, fam. So many transfers, hard to keep up. Frankie De Jong, is he gonna go? Is he not gonna go? Christian Eriksen, unbelievable! What a comeback! What a story! Joining Man United now, back to the big club, back to the big stage.
I almost feel like United doesn't deserve him, but we're fortunate to have him. So
wow, see that's that's pretty honest for you to say that, because anybody should be a club supporter should be but yeah, that's real. That's getting into the nitty gritty, fam, of Man United fan.
Very 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 serious statement right there. I'm not lying.
But yeah, what's the deal? I saw Luis Suarez. Is he going to South America? Speaking of Colombia and Argentina, is he going back? Back down there? Yeah, there's just a lot of things going on, fam. Like I said, it's hard for me to keep up. Ronaldo, I know I'm looking for him to join Chelsea, to get in the Blues. Go down to London. See you later. You're gonna play some real European football.
They don't want him.
Chelsea been making moves too.
Chelsea don't want him either, man. They don't want that problem.
So, what are you seeing out there? What's a scuttlebutt, fam?
Yeah, just wild, man. Big CR7 Ronaldo. I mean, essentially just putting in his transfer request. This man came in, thought that he was coming to Old Trafford of the old days, and nah, you just came to Trafford, bro. There was no Old Trafford. It was just. And what just wasn't enough. I mean, these guys, again, worst season that they've ever had. I mean, they didn't make Champions League, and he doesn't want to stay. And, everyone's going to kind of have their take on it. It goes without saying that he's missed the Champions League. And I told you before, because, I can't even imagine Messi playing in Champions League, and this man's just, coming out to Europa League music. That's not happening. It's just not, you know how many memes there would be of
not
Messi?
Happening.
It's just not happening. So, I mean, he's gone. He's gone. And that's over $500,000 a week of wages just off the books. That's 2 or 3 players. He's got to go. I mean, it was nice. I got caught up in the fanboy stuff too. Got a jersey, the whole 9. But when it comes to the team, clearly, and rightfully so, I guess, in some way. He can do whatever he wants in some way. It's not. I wish he would have done it earlier. I wish it wouldn't have been up until this point. Why did it have to be right now? And these guys are in a crazy transition right now with, a good one with the new coach. You think new coach wants to be dealing with all that? Come on, man. So I don't know. I mean, I can go on, and just Chelsea doesn't seem like the right place for him to go. I don't.
Why not?
Well, they just had an issue with Lukaku. same thing. You know, pressing system, and Lukaku doesn't press. You think Ronaldo's going to go and press? Obviously, two different animals.
Two different animals. I just think it's a logical choice in the if he's going to stay in the Premier League, which I think that that if he could he go to Paris?
He could. Honestly, I really think that's like the dark horse, fam. I think that's the dark horse one that like people don't really, unless Neymar comes over to Chelsea, which I mean Chelsea's being linked with everybody and their moms, so. But PSG would be like an interesting move for one. I mean, why wouldn't you want to go over there and test it out with Messi, right? We could all dream about that, I guess, but so yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just the whole him going to another prem team is like it's crazy. It's almost unfathomable. Like I can't. Could he even see himself in a blue jersey? I don't think he could.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Who am I?
I'll tell you what. He can't see himself in a Liverpool jersey. All right, they already got a stacked roster. They just re-signed Mo Salah too, which I love. Put that to rest. They just traded for.
That was put to rest. You're right. That was actually needed to put to rest.
That was come on. That was. I don't want to say disrespectful, but no, Mo Salah. They better pay this man up too and do whatever they needed to do.
We're not happy.
Just traded for Darwin. Just signed up this man, so they're doing big things. I like to see, I don't think Man City needs anything more than Erling Haaland.
They don't.
I don't, and they do whatever that, they're already good.
He's out.
They're just like fine tuning. Tottenham Hotspur, they actually made a lot of moves.
A lot of good moves.
So they got into the war chest for sure. It's just like a weird time of the year now. Like the transfer season, I don't want to say is almost over, but like, it's late.
Very late, and again, I mean, he didn't. I don't know if he helped himself with that. I mean, let's be real here. This man had already made up his mind the minute that they were eliminated from Europa League. I mean, from Champions League. There's just
for sure.
Yeah, I don't care. Everyone, like he had to be like, will he be back next year? Now we're here.
Yep.
Transfer request is in. Where he'll be, who knows? I wake up every morning like, what's going on? I mean, this is just transfer news altogether. NBA, whatever. But Ronaldo, man, it's crazy. And if he goes to Chelsea, I'll tell you right now, he better not take the 7 off N'Golo Kante, because that's the real number 7 over there. Is little midfielder Kante. That's the dude. So
he won't even have to take it from him because he'll give it to him.
He's like the nicest dude in the world. Kante.
You already know that. He'll give it to him right off his back. Like, this is your number 7.
He might do it with
just makes sense. Mm-hmm. Just makes sense. Go to London, nice big club, and in the Champions League already, locked and loaded. Spurs, nah. See you later.
Nah. They got their
City,
Spurs.
Liverpool. See you later. It's not happening. Yeah. It's just the logical move. They just scooped up Raheem Sterling, or they're in the works.
Yeah, that's close.
Getting rid of a couple guys. They're doing a little, import-export on some of the players. Saw like Azpilicueta was maybe leaving. Alonso. So they got some, they might be in that Frankie de Jong mix. So
Chelsea's coming in the scoop right now. They're coming in for everybody. And again, they got Champions League to actually say, like, hey, come here. And apparently they're trying to hijack the Frankie de Jong, Chelsea's trying to hijack that. But
see you later to Lukaku. Sent him off, and they have, like you said, they have the money, and they didn't. I don't think they've really spent a lot in the transfer market this year. So if anyone's got the,
the guys are coming off the books.
Should see what the odds are on that. Should see what the odds
for which one for
for CR7 to go to Chelsea.
I don't. Yeah, man.
I might have to become the neighborhood CR6.
Literally, it's the only choice financially. The only team that can afford him in the league. Whether he goes there, it'd be just weird. Just weird.
I'm surprised Arsenal spent so much money.
Yeah, just to compete in the Europa League. These dudes didn't even have Champions League at all this season. They had literally just like one focus, and you guys still couldn't get into the Champions League.
What about this man, Tyler Adams?
Solid move for Leeds. I just don't know if the Leeds fans are loving all this like USA stuff. I know we've probably been hearing about it, but like, I don't know. Obviously we're probably a little biased. Probably be a
So
solid
Aronson, right?
well, Aronson out there, right? Aronson, yeah, and then Tyler Adams.
And he was like their biggest transfer, I think.
It was like 30 mil. I mean, Tyler's probably like 15, maybe 20 or something.
Tyler Adams, American skipper.
Yeah,
Fam,
all that.
Is that our team to support out there?
Behind the scenes, I mean, how could you not? Right?
How could you not?
I mean, I'm 100% Jesse.
How could you not?
I know as a United fan, again, I wasn't a fan like back, but like, you know, I know there's like United and Leeds like rivalries. That's the whole like Cantona. That's where Cantona came from. But anyways, that's a story for another day. Yeah, Leeds looks like it's gonna be the team to follow for like a USA track. You know.
Yep, we'll be
Matty
on that.
Turner too. We'll see what Matty does over in Arsenal too. Ramsdale he's as good as a keeper as Ramsdale is. He's also got a little bit of shakiness too, from what I see. So I don't know
for sure.
I don't know what that'll translate to. And then the other one too, Slolina. We talked about it too. The Chicago Fire.
I think he's staying in Chicago, isn't he?
He might be. I think Chelsea was close to it, but it never ended up coming to something. But
even if he did, I think even if they made a deal, I think he was still going to stay in Chicago.
Oh, like for the loan, makes sense.
Yes,
yeah, it makes sense. Yep. Nice.
So,
yeah, man.
What other transfers, fam? Anything else that you're seeing you want to talk about?
Nah, I mean, you know, I really had here the Ronaldo thing. You know, I wanted to get into that 100%. Touch on Eriksen.
We went in on that, fam.
Yeah, we went on that.
Chelsea.
Yep. I don't know about all that, but we'll see.
It's logical.
Eriksen to United again. I touched on it briefly. I just think it's a solid move for United.
What a come up! What a come up for United.
It is. I mean, they needed.
He's that he's going there. I'm sure he had some decent offers.
Yeah, I know. Tottenham could have taken him back, but they didn't. Could have stayed at Brentford, obviously, but that's not. Yeah, I'd be curious
maybe go to Inter.
Well, Inter don't want him. They left him out too. You know what I'm saying? They like told him after the whole heart thing. Assholes.
Definitely could have went back to Brentford.
Yeah. But
good move. Good move on both sides.
Honestly, it was not expected. I did not like a month. Like I know there's rumors, but I was like, damn. But the coach got a lot of pull, and you know, Ten Hag's coming in with a lot of like, you know,
I like it.
The system. So yeah, I don't know.
I like it.
That's all I really have for transfer news. Man.
Awesome. No, that's good, fam. We're about almost like a half hour deep into episode 46. Wow, 46, fam. You got any 46 numbers?
46.
I was looking at my notes too, fam. I was like, man, I skipped the somehow like, or I didn't save, like episode 45. I was like, I know we did the Pedro episode. It's like, come on.
Oh, for notes and stuff? Like
yeah. So I just keep the same kind of like spreadsheet and
for sure.
kind of carry on. But I'm like, I know we did that. Like, what's really good, So
46.
46. I couldn't think of any 46s, fam.
No, I got nothing on that.
Hey, let's jump into wrestling. It's like I said, it's some fireworks going off. You know what I'm going to do is, fam, might have a little firework. Boom, turn it up. Boom in your eye. A little foreign object. Boom, blind you.
The fireball.
That's a fireball. Flame.
Fam, we've seen
flame. Boom.
Seen it come
eyes
out like
damaged.
Come out the camera.
Eyes damaged. Oh, yeah. Just taking a little picture.
Boom. Lens.
Oh, I'm just a tourist.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man, you already know, fam. On a wrestling scoop, it was a big weekend for WWE. 2 pay-per-view events with NXT. Actually, I take that back. NXT had a Tuesday event, which seemed like a pay-per-view, and then WWE had the Money in the Bank on Saturday for the 4th of July. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think where to start. I'll start with NXT, fam. We'll start with the homie Mello. He had a big title defense against your boy Grayson Waller.
I saw that.
The Australian.
I saw that.
The Australian, so a hell of a match, too. These guys got into it. Mello had an unbelievable entrance, too. Definitely like I don't want to say like, I think I read out there like a WrestleMania type entrance, Trick with like, kind of like the opera music and then he came out, had the whole 4th of July, like red, white, and blue get up. Nice, kind of the entrance kind of play like, yeah, he ain't losing.
And that varsity setup,
the whole
the varsity entrance,
for sure. And fan, definitely one of his best matches, 100%. I think, when it comes to putting on a solid match, not an easy thing to do. I would say, if we're gonna give it like the scale, like a B plus, type match, A minus almost, whatever. I don't even know why I said B plus, but. Yeah, man, the homie Mello and great. They just went into it. It was just a good match. He defended his title, and that's it. I think they're going to have more matches, these guys, though. They had good chemistry. So it's one of those where I feel like they could have another bout, or there could be some more, like, funny business between them two. But, yeah, I don't know. I just, it's always good to see this man, retain the belt and just keep pushing. And seeing that entrance like that was pretty dope, though. Definitely gave like superstar vibes,
That definitely is good to see. We just said want to come up for Christian Eriksen and Man United. Want to come up for Mello, man. I saw Trick fighting earlier in the night.
Yeah, he got a victory too.
He got a W. So yeah, it was a good match. Great finishing move. I think he had the leg drop off the top rope, fam, off to the back of the head.
Yep. Yeah, that's his signature. It's just like the scissor from like the top, and then before he does
unbelievable,
like this front crusher, he like takes his knee, like boom, it gets him, and then jumps on the rope. Yeah, that's I feel like if you get hit by that for real, that's got. I mean, with any of these moves, we talked about it. None of this, doesn't feel good.
He's been springing off the ropes. Seen him spring him off the ropes a lot, fam. Doing a lot more like acrobatic.
Yep.
Yeah, it was good to see. I'm just,
a little like flying DDTs.
I think I definitely, for like good matches, it's weird. I think maybe even like for Mello, like I have like maybe a high standard. So I'm looking at these guys like, and I still try to remember too, like context. It's NXT 2.0, right? It's like these guys are still there's room for improvement. They're growing. They're still working. So definitely a good match. Like I said, the finishing move, there was definitely some highlights. There's some great moves, some individual moves. But I thought it was a good match too, fam.
Yeah, again, we always shout out the homie Mello.
Got the belt, still got the belt, still maintaining, still on to the next one. He's got the strap. Let's go.
That's it. NXT North American.
What else you seeing? I saw some AEW. Let me see what I got in my notes for wrestling, fam.
Yeah, what do you got? I know.
What else was in the pay-per-view?
So with Money in the Bank, basically, I said I thought that like John Cena was gonna be like the secret guy to come in and kind of take it, but it turned out to be this man Theory. Have you seen him, fam? Theory, Austin Theory.
I think yes, for sure.
Young guy.
For sure.
He's the guy who wrestled Pat McAfee at the at WrestleMania. Vince
too, right?
Oh, handpicked.
And Vince choked him out or whatever. Right?
Yeah, this dude's handpicked by Vince, 100%. Which is another thing. Like people, where there's popular, there's haters. So people out there really don't care for Theory. I don't really know like the full the full drama on man. But he's the new Money in the Bank guy. And basically, what it means to be the Money in the Bank is you can cash that in at any point, meaning like you can interrupt any wrestling match at any point that's championship related and start the match and like beat someone for the belt right away. So I don't know. It's just that was like the highlight of it all. I know, highlight in sense of like drama. For that piece, but Austin Theory, he's something else, man. He's
true, man. Yeah, when Vince, like you said, when Vince kind of keys in or tabs somebody to be like, sometimes it's like, get out of here, Vince, man. It's like you may keep it moving. Fam, I have in my notes just some AEW stuff. Luchasaurus going heel, doing that thing with Christian Cage.
I'm a fan of that.
The Mello match, I have the Mello match where he won, so we just went over that, and then I also have I missed the Moxley championship match.
Me too.
But I have there's a triple tag team. It was like the Young Bucks against couple other guys, obviously.
Yeah,
it's like the Butcher and the Blade were wrestling. Like
it's like my grandfather.
I don't know.
My grandfather looking like the Butcher.
Got the yeah.
It's like, my God.
Yeah, looking like what was it? The wild duck, the duck guys, the duck family.
Just yeah.
Yeah, looking.
It's just,
It's aggressive.
It's very
Yeah. No, just saw Luchasaurus. Yeah, that was one that I saw. Me and Marcus were watching that one, and yeah, he was
Christian Cage.
Was Jungle Boy.
I think they like annihilated him, fam. They did. I must have missed it, but they put the boots.
They rocked him.
Yeah, they must have.
They rocked him.
This man must have been.
I missed that part.
Me too. I didn't catch that. All I caught was like Edge Light Christian basically, like turning this dinosaur into a bad dude, turn him into Spinosaurus, fam. It's like, but yeah, I don't know. I know Christian cut up Matt Hardy pretty good in the on the promo there. It's crazy when these wrestlers be like hitting the low blows. But obviously he has to agree to it. But this man told Matt Hardy, he said, you sounded more like, he said, you making your brother seem like the sober one. Like basically saying,
oh yes,
like,
I seen that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Basically, or like he told Matt, like, you need to pretty much stop talking because, yeah.
I seen that one.
I'm so bad when it comes to making them. But
I recall that.
You caught it, but that had me rolling.
He called them, he called them out, and he called them out hard.
Yeah,
sometimes there's.
I feel like you got to get permission. Yeah. And talked a little bit about it. Like you gotta.
There's a little bite to some of that stuff.
100%, yeah, but of course, if you cross the line sometimes too, it's like, yo, the crowd pop, but now I'm ready to like pop you when I see you in the backstage because you said something out of pocket.
Fam, what else you got for wrestling? We just gave you a couple little things, couple light things. We're still rolling.
The only thing I only had in here is that Bobby Lashley, and we've talked about it before, but he's got like he actually beat Austin Theory that night, or Theory as they now call him, for the U.S. Championship. Theory wrestled twice that night. He was the former U.S. champion, and then Bobby Lashley beat him. But where I'm going with that is, we talk about Roman Reigns, right? Like, who's going to be the person to challenge, like, and what character you're going to build up? And it seems like they're trying to build up Bobby to be, a face, a good guy. The crowd was loving him this past weekend. He's also a former military guy too, so 4th of July,
nice.
All that. So that whole thing might be just. I'm hoping it kind of picks up, but he kind of got like this aura about him. Like he's happy. He seems like he's actually like in his zone to be a good guy. So I'm kind of curious to see where this all goes. And I like Bobby. Right. He's. I like Bobby. I'm curious to see where they go with that. But right now he's the U.S. champion, and see where that goes.
See how it plays out.
That's all I got, man.
Fam, episode 46, July 7th, 2022, man. It's about 10:40. We're about almost, 38 minutes into this. I'm going to hit you up real quick. We got a quick, a little time here for a listener question. We've had a few of them come in. We've asked for them. We got a few of them on the website. I know I've had a few texted to me. So nonetheless, here we go. We got some time here. So I have, and we're not going to say who it's from. We'll leave that out. We'll leave out the pertinent details. We don't want anybody. We're not trying to dox anybody, fam. Yeah, I have, and it was quick too. Would you ever take a space visit? And it has like Elon Musk or Richard Branson doing like the Virgin Atlantic or Virgin Galactic. I don't know what the hell. But Elon Musk taking the trips. I think they're trying to plan trips to Mars. I know some people actually have already taken trips to outer space, and that's already they paid X amount, or they won a trip, or won like a raffle, or the right to pay. Fam, like you won the chance to pay $20 million to go to outer space. You taking the chance, fam? You got the $20 million to spare. You taking it?
I mean, what good is $20 million if you just turn it to space dust? You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm straight with all that.
Yeah, but people have done it and come back, fam.
Yeah, I don't like my chances though. Like, I don't. Up in space, going to Mars. I'm not going to Mars. I go to the moon. I'll go to the moon.
Man,
I'll go to moon.
I don't see. I think this easily, fam. You can get to. We're gonna get to Mars. We're gonna get to the. I think China's already on the moon.
What's on the moon, fam? It's like just like
we're gonna get to Mars. We're gonna get to
Mars.
We already got like the rover out there rolling around, and we got video. We've seen
all the aliens. They're probably seeing all that out there, and the ship all the people out there, and then y'all never.
They're definitely out there.
Of course they're out there.
I'm taking the trip, fam. Taking the trip. I might even lock you, stuff you in my luggage and take you with me and say, yeah, you're going regardless. We're tag teaming this.
So you can't do the pod, can't do the pod when you're here on Earth and I'm in Mars.
Can't do the pod, from space by myself. So
it's crazy to think, right? Like, all right, that stuff's really, we've been hearing about it as kids, but yeah, the technology is like really bumping up.
Yeah,
like Richard Branson, right?
It's even a remote possibility.
It's even a remote possibility. It's like we're here,
and people have taken trips and come back. Like, I'm sure I should Google it. Like I said,
black holes, fam.
I just looked at this question. Just looked at this question quick.
Pass a black hole? Oh, look, there's a black hole. Is it? Nah, fam.
Yeah, some of that's
Like space. I don't know that whole.
I don't know if. I don't know enough about space. I'll tell you that.
Well, I'm watching. I don't know if it's related, but I'm maybe a little bit late. The whole Stranger Things thing. And it's like
I heard there was some finales and stuff going like that.
So
I'm not into that. To be honest,
I'm not into that chase either. If that's what you said, but like, I actually like did. It's pretty gripping. Not gonna lie. Anyways, that's like a whole. Psychedelic
Stranger Things. All right, come back. Let's go to.
No, I'm saying with Stranger Things that we're talking like different stratospheres, different. I think black holes, and not to get into Stranger Things, but we're talking like dimensions and just I don't know. That's scary to me, fam. That whole concept to me is wild. It's so wild. It's so wild to me.
I think it's obviously only going to get better and better. It's only going to get more economical, more feasible now than we get out there, and it's going to be some sort of colony. It's weird to think it's, I would say within like the next 100 years, then the next, there's going to be some real movement out there. And I would take a visit. It's no different than anything else, right? It's like, I don't want to take the first visit anywhere. Or the second trip. I don't want the first Model T. Don't give me the first car, that rolled off the line. I'll take like the 20th, work out the kinks. I'll take the 50th. But yeah, that's how I'm rolling, fam. I'm looking to get to that next wave. Keep the pod going out in
space.
Out in the universe.
Yeah,
out in outer space.
You don't know about that one.
Extraterrestrial. So I'm definitely with it. Got a couple more questions for sure. So keep them coming. But we just had some time here on the first half of episode 46, fam. I wanted to toss that out there. Looks like we're on different sides of that one, fam. You're trying to keep it close. You're trying to keep it close here.
Yeah, no. I hear you saying.
Trying to keep it earthly.
Definitely keep it earthly. I like Earth. Earth seems like a pretty cool place to be. Safe. I know it's here. Haven't seen any aliens that I know of yet. But yeah, wild, fam, wild.
Yeah, you gotta watch Men in Black, fam. We gotta refresh our Men in Black. They definitely. It's like what? Episode 46. We're gonna take a quick break. First half. We've been chopping up these videos pretty good with an A and a B part. Make sure you stick around for the B part for the second half. And if you're listening, make sure you stick around for the second half. So we got the audio, we got the video, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're here. So and again, it's a work in progress.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So we're improving, getting better week to week. We just hit you with a nice little intro, gave you the lowdown on kind of the 4th of July, gave you a little review real quick. Went through the Revs, man. They're on an unbeaten streak, still going. Bruce was on the radio today. I missed it, but
I missed it by literally 5 minutes.
Sure, he talked about some of the things that we did,
sure,
kind of, like little 1-for-1 with the 3 guys that we mentioned.
Yep.
Midfielder, goalie, forward. Man, he was a bunch of transfer news. Ronaldo, he's going to Chelsea. Do you think he's staying? Where do you think?
I don't
even.
Honestly, I don't even think he's staying. I just don't see him being in the Premier League. I see him just going somewhere else. He's got to force a move to Paris. I heard Napoli. He won't go to Napoli. But maybe even maybe go to Madrid. Go back to Madrid, bro. Just leave the Prem. Go somewhere else, please.
So gave you that. Gave you the wrestling scoop. Melo defending the belt. Some AEW nonsense. Maybe some madness over there. So talking wild. Christian talking wild.
Luchasaurus.
Luchasaurus going heel. Yeah, so he gave some people that head feel.
Yes.
Yeah. Marcus noticed that too. He's like, he's got those horns on too, and he's headbutting people hard.
I would not want to get rocked by one of them horns.
So, we went through a little listener question real quick, little space. Man, they're going out to space, happening more and more often. Victoria's trying to stay closer to home. So,
crazy.
Hey, episode 46, first half. We're going to take a break. See you on the second half. We'll catch you. Here's a little word from the sponsor. Peace.